Forget Barbenheimer and Mission Impossible for a moment. Have you watched Sound of Freedom yet? Sound of what?
So my whole point here is listen to the derisive, I don't know how you say that, but just the mocking tone of voice, this, I'm sorry to use this C word, but this cunt. I just, the way he, it's the sleeper hit of the summer. And he's mocking the movie. And this is the theme. All these liberals mock this movie.
Sound of Freedom. It's the sleeper hit of the summer that made as much money as the new Indiana Jones movie did on opening day. And it's so far grossed over $100 million in total revenue. It's a thriller chronicling the efforts of a former federal agent to rescue children from sex traffickers in Colombia. And it has the backing of not just Republicans and religious conservatives, not just Ted Cruz and Elon Musk, but also QAnon folks and the internet's tinfoil hat brigade. Now, I could focus today on how actual experts on child trafficking say the movie offers a sensational false perception of child trafficking that could further harm real victims, or on how a Vice investigation into the anti-trafficking group at the center of the film found a pattern of image burnishing and mythology building, a series of exaggerations that are in the aggregate quite misleading. But I'd rather focus on the star of the movie, actor Jim Caviezel.
And, why? Because there's no Illuminati, adrenochrome, Democrats suck, Satan rules the world. There's none of that shit, dude, in this movie. Which we all know, But that's not in the movie. And they all call it QAnon. Now, if you know anything about propaganda and you look at like Stalin and Hitler and stuff, and you look back at what they did, propaganda is about repetition. QAnon, 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 QAnon. They keep saying QAnon. Dude, I haven't seen QAnon in 3 years. I haven't heard about QAnon in 3 years. Why? They're all Rolling Stone magazine. They're all with the QAnon conspiracy theory. Dude, watch the fucking movie. Okay, I went and saw it yesterday. Yeah, Sound of Freedom. Oh, and by the way, God dang it, I'm going to have to preface this with a different thing. Tim C., if you're out there, reach out to our best friend Mike and make him watch this video because I told you so 7 years ago, okay? I'm not talking about Epstein. But I'm right, dude. I'm right. And this is why he won't talk to me anymore. Because he knows this shit is true. That this goes on. And it's been going on forever. And these people that just shit on this movie, you got to ask yourself, how many cocks did you suck to get that tie and that studio and that job that you're working? How many times did you take it up the ass? How many demons fucked you in the ass to get to where you are? Jimmy Kimmel, Joy Behar, all you motherfuckers that are going to shit on this fucking movie probably. I'm not, look. I don't know Jimmy Kimmel or Joy Behar shit in the movie, but they will. I'm sure they did. They will. Because they all do. Because they all suck the same fucking demonic cock. Okay? I went and saw this movie, and everybody I saw come out of this movie looked like they had their brains fucking smashed out with a baseball bat, okay? I mean, there wasn't a dry eye in the fucking movie theater at the end of this movie. It was fucking brutal. And if you don't go see the movie and you're going to sit there and call it a fucking, conspiracy QAnon, fucking, I guess just bend over and let the devil fuck you up the ass because that's all you are. I mean, just go see the movie. There's nothing political about it. Why? Ask yourself this. Why are they coming after this movie? Like it's a political thing when it's not. Just ask yourself that. Think about it. Who are we actually fighting here? These people that come after this movie. It's just about the guy goes down to Colombia. He's trying to rescue a little girl. That's all it is. The guy goes down to Colombia and he's trying to rescue a little girl. There's no political, there's no Illuminati, there's no adrenochrome, none of that shit. And they are shitting on this. When the Civil War, dude, if you've made it this far, look. When the Civil War happens, it won't be North against South or East against West or the coast against Kansas. It's going to be the people who can think against the zombie fucking, people that just get brainwashed. It's going to be us against them, dude. The thinkers against the zombies. Yeah. God, dude. Yeah. Thinkers against the zombies. That's the next Civil War. T out.